fact. The government doesn't want to remind the people of it because the government doesn't want people to think of this. With the one-party state thing and with because every leader, right? So right now Xi Jinping, right? He went into political education, or he went into the political party at teen.
Like me being a libertarian.
What are you, retarded? So I know you're not retarded, but what are you, Down syndrome?
The thing with Chinese censorship and that huge laws on freedom, basically, is because one, we have an extremely huge population, and a lot of people within that population is extremely uneducated. Not that, as in saying what people complain about, the shit that people write about, like just the sheer stupidity things that people complain about in society, right? Those are basically the uneducated people, and if they were Chinese, they wouldn't complain about anything because there would be mass censorships on what they could know. The thing that separates the uneducated people and educated. The educated people can they acknowledge how much freedom you have, they know what it's like in the outside world, but they just think that it's better here because they think that we have higher efficiency. We do things with
Well, why is it that they just kind of don't want the nationalists to be known? I never understood it.
Because okay, this comes back to the mass censorship. Because if people saw, nationalists existed at one point, and they were powerful, and look at their ideals, and then they would compare it to their own life, because poverty in China is quite a big thing. The average income of a person isn't extremely high. The reason that we're doing so well economically is because we're an industrial powerhouse. We own 80% of the world's industry. Our GDP is extremely high, but our average income per capita is extremely low. So when people hear about nationalists, and they see nationalists, they had free this, they had free that, I could do this, I could do that, they start questioning their own governments.
No offense, but it sounds like some fucking commie gobbledygook.
Like, the thing is, Tibet is very, how do I say this? They're very useless to China, basically, because they don't give us agricultural growth by that much. We have one of the most fertile lands on Earth. We don't need Tibet. They don't give us economic growth. Just hold on. They don't give us economic growth. But I have a huge problem with Arabs.
Well, don't come to Michigan again, because that's the highest majority in the state of Michigan.
Oh no, in the US it's fine. I don't give a shit if it's in the US. It's mainly in Europe. I have huge problems with Arabs in Europe.
Behind you! Oh, god damn it!
Get fucked, Paradox! You flame-throwing nigger!
Whoa!
Whoa!